live now. We're live.
Live now. Well, hello. It's been about, it seems like forever since we've been here. But the Fireside Chronicles is back for our first episode of the spring 2022 season.
In the garage.
In the garage because it just started raining. We were all set up out by the fire pit, and unfortunately that did not work out for us. But we are here. We have a lot to talk about, obviously, since we have not been live since fucking, September or some shit like that. Well, we went from Louisville last week. I guess that's a good place to start, right? Talk about Louisville.
This shit was fun as hell, man.
So, for those of you that haven't been following along on our accounts, myself and Tyler, our man B-Devil, who lives across the street, his great executive chef from the State Pineapple Atwood restaurant in Chicago. We went down to Louisville and we picked a barrel of Old Forester 100 proof bourbon, which any of you that are out there watching this that know anything about bourbon, that's every bourbon guy's absolute dream to go have that experience, and it was. Every bit of the hype was lived up to. It was an unbelievable time. So thank you to State Pineapple, David, Cole, Tyler, and all the amazing people at Old Forester for making that experience absolutely top notch. We took a tour of the distillery.
We can't leave you out of this because, you were the...
Well, I was there. That's true. There were opinions on what barrel to pick, but in the end, I think we're all confident that we picked the right one. And you all may be noticing I'm drinking out of this little tiny 375 milliliter bottle of Old Forester. This was a parting gift from the Brown Foreman folks. This is the distillery only 117 series. It's called 1910 Extra Old. And so if anybody's familiar with Old Forester and their 1910 product, this is an extra aged 1910, which is absolutely phenomenal pour.
And yes, you can have a pour.
If you'd like to have a pour, Mr. Mark, come on in, join us.
I just didn't on camera.
But we got into some shit down
Let's
there.
go first.
We had some fun.
That's some great fucking time, man. I think that that Wednesday, both of us went at it. We had some great footage. I'm not gonna post it on the internet.
Please don't.
But great times.
Oh, that was a fun little scooter ride that I took.
Yes, we had a nice scooter ride going. We had to see some Pink Flamingos. That was pretty damn fun.
Yeah, man. We met some nice people there
Yeah.
in that bar. Thanks to my man Jesse down at Against the Grain Brewing for sending us over to the Pink Flamingo and introducing us to those.
Say Jesse, that's Jesse right there. Well, I don't know. You want to make up a name, or you just want to say Jesse?
Jesse's good.
All right. Jesse, newest member of the Peanut Gallery.
How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey,
Jason.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, glasses up there.
Oh, baseball. Yeah. Right on. All right.
We were talking baseball. We got a little heated. Glasses up there. We're gonna be, yeah.
He got a little heat. The rest of us were sitting here like, But anyway, so it was, we did, to me, there were two, other than the tour and the tasting, there were two gigantic highlights of that trip. One of which was, I gotta say, that pour of Old Carter 14 at the restaurant was one of the top 10 pours I think I've ever had. And then going over to Neat Bar.
Oh, that was fun.
And drinking all those 1970s and old.
Want bourbon? Look, we gotta get into
Let's get you guys some
I
drinks.
don't want to get on camera, man. I don't want to be red. Still looking at this. There you go.
You gonna let us know what you think of it as well.
My engineer tripped me out.
Come on, don't. Now take it easy on that, because it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you.
I think I had some already, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, all right.
We'll try to Patsch Tequila.
I will.
Thank you. Well, there you go.
That's different.
Yeah, I know it's different. We have more peanut gallery showing up, or no? That's later.
Yeah, so we gotta give tons of love to a whole bunch of different
Yes.
different situations down there. You know, the Pink Flamingo was awesome. Against the Grain, we had a great couple beers and stuff over there with Jesse and his crew. Neat Bar, which was epic. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. What was the name of the restaurant?
Something lamb.
Yeah, the something lamb. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I never had a veal chop like that in my life. That was unbelievable.
Their lamb chops were damn good too.
And yeah, I mean, just that this hotel distill with that unbelievable bourbon selection they had in there. We were drinking all types of shit.
Oh yeah, I had a
Fucking $50 pour seagrass.
Yeah.
That I didn't realize.
Thank you for that.
Yep, that was good.
I tasted the seagrass. What was it?
You got me back, though. You got me back.
I get you back with a nice one to eat.
We evened that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drank some 1970s old granddad, some 1970s Stitzel Weller stuff. Really, just an awesome experience all around. And you know,
That Patsch is pretty good.
yeah, we did that tasting at Old Forester. We had to give you guys a rundown of what happens. They give you 3 samples from 3 different barrels to choose from, and everybody at the table tries each one in order, and you kind of discuss it and talk it through. And it was amazing. You know, three different barrels of the exact same shit. 3 unbelievably, totally different pours.
Yeah.
And we were able to eliminate one of them
Immediately.
right off the bat. It was like, what the hell are we drinking? There's nothing to this.
Yeah.
It has no depth, no flavor, nothing. And then, so we eliminated that right off the bat. And then the argument was really between the second and the third. And once we tasted the third, we wrapped it up pretty quick.
Yeah, I think that the discussion was between, do you want something that's geared more toward bourbon aficionados and true lovers, or kind of like an okay bourbon type of drinker, something that's going to blend well with a normal old fashioned.
Yeah.
And when they said, okay, we want something that's unique for, that's here for people that love bourbon,
Yeah.
and make it old fashioned for people that love bourbon as well, then it was like, you know, you were like, look, it's C, and everyone followed suit.
And I wasn't, you know, the way that it was set up, it was the general manager of this spot, it was the executive chef, his wife, who really didn't say anything. She was just there kind of for the experience. And then it was myself and it was Tyler. And when you're dealing with the executive chef and the general manager, you know at the end of the day, if the chef decides this is the one we're going with, then that's the one we're going with.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
And so I tried to keep that in mind, and I tried to steer it towards the one I knew I liked. And luckily, in the end, he agreed.
Yeah.
And that's why we ended up getting the bottle that we wanted. And you know, we're pretty happy with it. So a couple months from now, you'll be able to head up to the State Pineapple in a hotel in Chicago, their Atwood restaurant, and you'll be able to order both neat and cocktails with this barrel that we all collectively picked last week in one of the favorite experiences of my lifetime. So there you go.
And if we are lucky enough to get our hands on a bottle of it, we will do a tasting live on Fireside Chronicles with the Peanut Gallery being able to taste and give their opinions of it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we will. I mean, I told them I want a case, personally. So
Yeah.
I got to hook up some of my liquor store guys. I got to have a couple at the bar at home.
Mhm.
You know, I got to have that. So yeah, we're going to get a bunch of bottles. There's no question. There's going to be like 200 of them. So we'll get a handful.
Good.
So yeah, I kind of wanted to. I don't know if we want to jump right into the sports thing, or there's a lot of stuff going on in the bourbon world right now that I can touch base on. Where do you want to head with this?
I mean,
Mr. Co-host.
You know,
I know you're itching. You're itching to talk.
I am
basketball.
itching to talk basketball.
I know.
What do y'all want to talk? Jesse, you want to talk basketball? You want to learn more about bourbon?
Well, this is the Fireside Chronicles, so you got to do the whiskey and tequila first, and
All
then
right.
we can go into.
So let me get into these. All right, let me get
Yeah.
into this tequila. Let me get into this bourbon as well. You know more about this bourbon than I do.
Yeah.
But this is the Angel's Envy Distillery pick.
Yeah. So about a year ago, give or take, Angel's Envy released their first ever private barrel picks. You started seeing them pop up in stores around the country. Personally, On the Angel's Envy side, I like the cask strength. I like some of their special releases. I'm not the hugest fan of their normal, but this is a little bit higher proof than their normal shit. And these barrel picks have been traditionally pretty good. They released this one at the distillery, which means effectively that it was chosen by either the master distiller or someone on his team or a group of them. So you know it's going to be a nice.
So that's why I did that.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm sorry, you gotta say that Angel's Envy.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah,
It's a different bourbon, different type of bourbon. Because it's finished, and that's a whole separate category of bourbons. Like you could, like almost every distillery now makes some sort of finished bourbon. We've drank on this show the Untitled before, which is finished in a variety of casks. We did for the birthday pour. We did that Angel's Envy iced cider thing, which was fantastic. Buffalo Trace has a couple called Thomas More, which are finished in like Cabernet and port and all sorts of things. You can get everything from tequila to Armagnac to you name it. Stacy's favorite bourbon he ever tried was the one finished in the Armagnac cask.
Oh yeah, that was delicious.
Bourbon Company, Chateau de la
Yeah.
which is just pure magic.
Yeah, it was
If
delicious.
you ever get a chance to have a taste of that,
That is
please
delicious.
Go out and do that. So that's the Angel's Envy. It's a private pick from the distillery. Glad you picked it up. Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Stacy had some of this as well. I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely in my top shelf range. It's not top shelf, but it'll be either lower to that main bar or on the floor of that main bar. It's
What
not
is a
really-
bottle of that brand?
This is $100. I paid $100 for it.
They're a little bit less expensive if you find them out and about in Chicago. Kenwood has their pick sitting on their floor right now. It's about $90, $80, $90. Everything in Kentucky, you could basically take the retail price and mark it up by 10 or 15% at the distillery.
Okay.
Because the liquor laws in Kentucky require the distillery to technically sell the shit to their distributor and then buy it back. So it's weird shit. They can't just roll it off the line and put it on the floor. They have to run it through this process. So that's why you'll see everything's a little more money.
But we did find out that they're the only state that can sell old bottles bought on the secondary market.
That was a
We
big
did
fact
find
that we learned, yeah, because that meat bar, they specialize in what we call dusty bottles, which is just old shit, more than 20 years old, that's been kind of sitting around. And they buy it from a variety of sources, basically on the internet, and then put it on their bar and sell it. Kentucky's the only state that allows that, as we learned. Highly recommend that bar if you're in Kentucky and have a chance to go. If you're in Louisville and have a chance to go there, it's like a fucking history lesson.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
All right. You only have like 12.
Okay, talk about your tequila for 2 minutes and then we'll go sports.
Yes. Well, we're gonna go bourbon. You see, some things going on in bourbon.
Well, I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the recent bottles that have hit the market, that kind of stuff. We don't necessarily have to get into
No,
that.
I want to talk about the
I'm excited about the Old Fitz 17-year-old that came
You got
out.
that, yeah.
I got a bottle of that. Very happy to have that. I'm a huge Old Fitz guy, and that the rumors are that it's the last in the decanter series. So if you have a chance to pick one of those up, I would highly recommend
Right.
that. Word is it's amazing. It's about $200 a bottle. So I picked that up, and we're kind of in a weird time of year. Like it's not Pappy season, it's not BTAC season. It's like these random releases are kind of hitting, and the latest of which is that Old Fitz, and also Heaven Hill, possibly as a replacement for that decanter series, came out with a Heaven Hill 17-year, which I did not get as of now, but apparently the Old Fitz is the winner if you put those two side by side. So I had a choice, I think, and I picked that one. So yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, that's really where I wanted to go. But I know you're dying to talk about the magical. Go in here.
I'm gonna go there first. Patsch Tequila.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
It's a TLA brand partner. I got the apparel. Appreciate it. Loving this hat. Got the shirt downstairs. Got the bag. They're coming out with an añejo here soon. So I'm hoping to get that here soon. I have the Blanco, the Reposado, the Extra Añejo, which is absolutely amazing. Extra Añejo was a double gold winner at San Francisco Spirits Award. So happy to be partnering with them. Martin, dope ass dude.
And the bottle looks like a weapon.
Exactly.
Which doesn't suck either.
Pair of brass
Exactly.
knuckles.
You know,
Very unique
you can-
situation with that
you know,
bottle.
use it if you need to. But no, a famous artist actually designed this bottle. So you have a work of art from someone that's, actually famous for the art as well. So, definitely, that's why you see the head here. Cool with them. But the fucking Nets got swept.
Here we go.
You could not say that.
Yes!
Yeah, I mean, that team was a mess, right? I mean, they didn't play enough games together.
Hey, dude.
There were too many off the court issues.
He fucked up. What are you want from him?
And
Kyrie should have never left fucking LeBron. He should have never left. He knows this now. He knows.
didn't LeBron leave Kyrie?
I'm sorry.
No.
Does Kyrie know?
Kyrie left LeBron.
Does Kyrie know?
Yes,
'Cause,
Kyrie knows this now.
LeBron put a super team together and they didn't even make the play in.
It don't matter. It wasn't no super team. Carmelo has been off the bench for years now.
They the same
Dwight
age.
Howard has barely even played for a
Same
decade
age. They're all
now.
the same age. They're all
It
the
don't
same.
matter. It don't matter. Dwight has not been Superman in 12 years.
Trash.
Carmelo has
Whole
not
team.
been mellow.
Trash.
Melo has not been mellow in fucking 5 years.
Westbrook just came off a triple-double season. What
Westbrook trash,
and everybody
man.
would blame
He ain't done
him for the
shit.
problem. He wasn't the
Westbrook has
problem.
never done shit.
He was not the problem, though.
AD
That's all
was
I'm
a problem.
saying.
I'm agreeing.
AD.
AD was a
Plus.
fucking problem. He was a problem.
Dude.
You were right. You were right. Westbrook
And I'm gonna tell you what the
was
real problem was. Your boy got rid of all the youth. He got rid of all the young players for them old dogs.
For days.
He got them a ring.
No,
he
no, no,
did
no,
his
no.
job. He
No, no,
got
no.
them a ring.
Dude, I don't even count that bubble ring. That shit don't
It
count.
don't matter.
It don't count in my book. That bubble ring
Got
don't
them
even
a
count.
ring.
That bubble ring don't
You
count.
on camera right now, so just so you know. Say what up, Ramon.
What's going on?
You get a whole new cast of characters in the new season of
Yes.
Fireside Chronicles. I like
Yes.
Peanut gallery is
Welcome
growing.
aboard, man.
Exactly. We gotta grow, man.
But you can't count the bubble ring. That's got an asterisk by it.
No,
because it just
it
don't count,
counts.
dude. No, it don't.
Championship is a championship.
Dude, come on,
A
man.
ring is a
Stop it.
ring.
Stop it.
A ring is a ring.
Don't count. I can't respect
A
that one,
ring
man.
is a ring.
No, man.
A
I don't.
ring
That
is
bubble
a
ring.
ring.
Well, that's because it's your guy. So yeah, of course it's a
It could
ring.
have something to do with it. It could have something to do with it, but either way, a ring is a ring.
I ain't counting.
That's, I put it like this. I count it more than Toronto's ring with KD and Clay being injured. I count that ring more than Toronto.
That's part of sports. That's part of sports. People getting hurt.
You can't
You can't put a pandemic on this shit and then say, "Oh, keep playing, and whoever don't want to play, fuck them, we win." No, that's bullshit. No.
You can't ever say,
No.
"Oh, they would have won if he didn't get hurt," because he got hurt. People get hurt.
13.
We can talk all day long about how the Bulls might have won another game or two in that series
13.
without an injury or some COVID, but it didn't happen,
It didn't happen.
right?
Look,
Didn't
man,
Reality is what happened.
Look,
And they didn't.
you win with the situation in front of you. So I don't completely discount Toronto's what?
You may have that Angels envy.
All right. I don't completely discount Toronto's ring because they still had to win. They still had to deal with Steph. They still had to deal with Draymond, and they still had to deal with that amazing cast of characters that they had there.
Yeah.
So yes, the ring counts. It 100% counts.
Every ring counts.
Exactly. That's every ring counts.
No, I don't agree
Bubble
with
ring,
that.
no.
Yes.
Except the bubble ring. Except the bubble ring.
counts.
I understand circumstances happen,
Look,
It counted the
but
stats.
yeah, it don't count.
Come on,
That
man.
shit don't count.
Who
Nobody.
Who was-
teams though, right?
Who was off of the teams that would have been there that could have changed, could have beat the
So
Lakers?
many players. There was so many players like,
From the
nah,
teams
I
that
ain't going.
played.
I ain't coming. I'm not coming.
They played.
The Jazz what was it? No, it was either the Nuggets or the Jazz. No, it was the Nuggets. those motherfuckers was on fire.
Dude, listen to me.
They had 2 series that they came
If
back.
one team loses,
Let's rein it in here a little bit. Let's talk predictions.
All right, because you have 5 minutes left.
No, I got a little. I can be home by 7:15. My kid's got a baseball game at home. So I gotta be home.
It is raining.
Well, it's not raining. I don't know. They haven't rained it out yet. And as long as basically with Little League, as long as the field is playable and there's no lightning, they will play, even if it's actually raining.
really,
It's just a matter of if it's lightning, immediate.
then they shutting it down. Yeah.
And if it's mud and the field
Well,
is
it's
going to
too-
suffer,
right.
Basically, they're worried about keeping their fields up, and if you,
Right.
they won't.
So you get to learn about Little League baseball when you're 2.
But anyway, I want to talk about predictions because we're on the cusp of round 2 here, right? And what's everyone thinking? Predictions earlier, before round 1 versus now? Has your prediction changed?
It has.
Where you at? Where you at?
It has, because I thought it was going to be Phoenix and the Nets. I really
I definitely
the Nets
thought-
were that powerful.
I thought
with KD and
I
Kyrie.
agree with him. I actually did. I picked Brooklyn,
With KD
Yeah,
and
I
Kyrie,
did.
I thought it was.
and
thought it was a lot, man.
I wanted to see Phoenix win. Let's put it that way. I wanted to see.
season.
I wanted to see.
I saw
I wanted to see
okay
Phoenix.
with being on camera because we don't mind.
Yeah, I wanted to see Phoenix win it all. You know what I mean? Just for my man CP3, I wanted to see Phoenix win it all.
Let him get his point in though.
But that didn't play out that way because my man Booker got hurt. So now
Yeah, but they still.
They back.
He
Already?
won.
Yeah.
They won.
he came back already.
No,
I was
he's going
asleep
to come
last
back in
night.
the second round because they beat New Orleans yesterday.
But no. I'm saying he's going to be back for the second round.
He was back last game. He scored 13 points.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. Well, how is he back? Well, damn, dude tore his MCL. Or he had an MCL sprain or something.
Who's that?
Dude from Milwaukee. He's out.
This shit was,
He's out.
This shit was serious.
Boston might shock some people, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Boston's defense is stupid.
Boston might shock some people.
Look,
Monday,
man.
right? I think Philly.
Fuck,
I
what's his
think
name?
right now, I think it's going to be a Philly. I think it's going to be a Philly.
Middleton.
Middleton.
Look.
Middleton.
I'm gonna go on a wild one right now. Okay.
What? You never do that.
You know, I think that it's going to be Philly and whoever wins between the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves.
Oh, no. No. In the finals? No. It's going to be Golden State. Golden State will rep the West. I'm telling you right now. They will rep the
That's my
West.
wild prediction.
That's a wild.
Now, the
This is
East.
coming from a man that also would not agree that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball
Exactly.
player.
Exactly.
Who is this?
We had this conversation about this.
Conversation.
Who is this?
Stacey, we had a conversation
They
about
Team
this.
Jordan,
We
is
were
what
at his house.
They
And
Team
we pulled
Jordan.
up the footage.
Team Jordan.
We
So-
pulled up the footage.
Finish the point of Jordan.
No, we
broke
didn't.
down point. We
We
watched
didn't.
what else was that against
No, we
the
didn't.
Lakers?
No.
He never seen that.
The whole
We
idea
watched
that Scottie Pippen had to guard Magic because
Get
Jordan
the
couldn't do it.
fuck
No, we watched highlights.
all the games.
We watched highlights.
That happened at all.
We watched highlights.
It's people changing history because it's over 20
Exactly.
years
It's old. So now they want to rewrite
They
it.
do say what they want to say now.
Look, man, look.
Come
From
on, Tyler.
everybody, from everyone that's
We've been
outside
talking about this
Chicago,
topic in this garage for
from everyone else,
2 fucking years. And let me just give you a little backstory. I don't even like basketball. I'm not a basketball fan at all. I don't dislike it, but it's not my number one sport by any stretch of the imagination. And I love arguing with this motherfucker. Because I just say shit, and I don't even know what I'm talking about.
you're at fucking breakfast. Fucking breakfast is.
I don't even know anything about it. I'm just like, yeah, Jordan is clearly the better player. And I have no data to back it up, nothing.
You don't need it.
We were at
It's a
breakfast.
fact.
We were at breakfast in Louisville, and this motherfucker starts. Oh yeah, obviously Jordan's better. Does this make LeBron worse?
You know enough, Jay.
Other unpopular Tyler opinions, Babe Ruth was a terrible baseball player.
I didn't say it was terrible.
Yes, you did.
I said
Yes, you fucking did.
I said he would be a
Don't fucking
terrible baseball player in today's
argue.
age.
Of course he would, but he didn't play in today's age, which is why he's the greatest.
Everybody from that era
Right.
would be terrible.
Yeah,
Because you know that
All things
lifestyle.
considered, if you
You got to
even all
remember,
out for time
those
frames,
guys,
Babe Ruth is the best baseball.
Most of those guys played baseball and had a job after the season was over.
Because they played, they didn't get paid shit.
So how you expect their lifestyles to be like these motherfuckers who get paid multi-millions of dollars to keep their bodies in shape when they're off?
That's like,
You know what I'm saying? It's just,
That's
dude,
like
it's a difference.
that's 1920. That's 1920. The motherfuckers in 1970 in professional sports still had to have a second job too.
Well, that just
And they
tells
still
you
were better
that just tells
than
you
the 1920s.
the progress of fucking the progress of athletes getting paid sucked for
Exactly.
50 fucking years. They
And you know
They
what
was
changed
fucked.
that?
They was fucked.
You know what changed that? The fucking 90s changed that.
Hey, wait a minute, wait. Don't say nothing.
No.
Who's the wait.
Free agency.
We know Kurt Flood. We know free agency changed everything. But who changed sports?
That was
That
this
shirt
is one thing.
International.
This is one
on
thing.
a global scale. He changed all sports.
Listen, this is one thing that they never tell you what I say in terms of these categories. I have two different categories on who the GOAT is in basketball. I have just pure playing the basketball.
He got statistics. He got statistics.
Purely playing the game of basketball.
He got statistics stats.
Spends
He's
a lot
going with
of
stats.
late nights on Google.
Yeah, he go with
Purely
stats.
playing the game of basketball is LeBron.
Yeah.
Now,
No
when it
way.
comes,
Purely playing.
when it comes to the person that is the reason why basketball is where it's at right now, 1,000% is Michael Jordan.
No, fuck.
When
Wait,
it
stop.
comes to
Wait a minute. You said purely playing the game. Jordan was that dude.
no, he wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Are you kidding me, man?
How much money per
Are
year?
you kidding me right
I'm
now?
losing my head and everything.
How much money per year in the last 5 years has LeBron James spent on his body?
Exactly.
$1 million a year.
$1 million a
In the
year.
90s, how much money a year did Michael Jordan spend?
Not a dollar.
How much money?
$50.
How much money?
Hey, not a
How
dollar.
much money
He
did
was
the players
gambling and
play
drinking and
against?
smoking and fucking and
How much money
doing
did the
real
players
moldy
that he was playing
shit.
against spend on their body? Nothing as well. He was playing against fucking plumbers.
That's not true at all.
He was making
why do you
Craig Eloy.
How do you make the 90s the 70s?
Craig Eloy.
Why do you make the 90s like if you were
Craig
playing against
Eloy was guarding Michael Jordan. If you can't score on Craig Eloy,
Yes, he followed him around night after night and guarded him every night.
When the Bulls
Oh, you mean against
When the
Cleveland?
Bulls was great with Derrick Rose. Who was outside of Derrick Rose? Who was a good player? Like the East was trash for years when LeBron was over there. Like
what are you
for
talking
years.
about?
Like it was nobody over there that could.
Oh, I guess
They
I
could
guess-
really give
I
him
guess
the
KG,
business.
I guess KG,
was
Paul
90s.
Pierce.
They were old by that time. When they even came together.
No, they weren't.
Yes,
He beat them right after they won the title.
They were not in their
They
peak,
were
though.
old
They were
then.
well beyond their peak.
They were old then.
Yes.
Rip, Ben Wallace,
All old.
Tayshia,
Old.
but they won a title.
They won before,
They
but they
won a
were
title.
old.
He had to face Shaq and Wade out east as well.
You know that's
They won a
weird.
title
You
too.
can't say, look, you know how that's crazy? Jordan played against Shaq. So how can you say LeBron? LeBron played against Shaq. Jordan played against Shaq because he was young Shaq.
And Shaq is the reason
telling the
why
truth.
Shaq and Penny beat Jordan and Pippen.
Dude, Jordan just got back 15 games.
12 games.
12 games? I thought it was 15.
If you the
15
GOAT,
games from
if you the GOAT, then you can be able. You should be able to win.
All right. Let's reel it in for a minute.
All right, I'm done with this
Sadly,
dude. I'm done today.
I need to,
Not gonna go there tonight.
Am I ending the show?
Yes. You're in the
Or are you
show.
guys going to keep this going?
No,
Nah,
we don't do it on camera.
I'm not gonna go there with this dude
So-
tonight. I'm not gonna go there with him tonight.
All right, here's
I
the
want to
deal.
enjoy
This
my
was
cigar,
fun.
and that's it.
It was short, but it was fun. We're happy to be back. If you guys don't know, for about 18 months during the pandemic, we did this every week, no matter what.
Yeah.
This was our bubble. We were in his yard, my yard, every week, no matter what, for fucking 18 months. Friday, 5 o'clock,
Yeah, this
no
is real
matter
shit.
what.
That was our get out the house card.
Yeah,
Like,
and this is our first time back in
Okay.
about 6 months or more. And so it's great to be back, and we're going to try to do this. The world is open. We all have more shit going on. My kid plays baseball on Fridays now, so it's going to be a little bit few and far between, but we are going to do our best to be back here on a fairly regular basis between now and the end of the summer. So this is just the first one. Good to be back. Good to have you guys join us. Good to have our old reliable cameraman here. Emphasis on reliable, not old.
Yeah, make sure you correct that.
I cannot say we will see you next week, but we will see you in the coming weeks. And thank you all for tuning back in. Hope we got some of our regular crew back on the viewership there. And the same old fucking argument with the same old fucking people. Fireside Chronicles out. We'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
Is he going to do this?
Take your time, Stacey.
It's all right.
What was the rush for? I hit the button.
And now. It's still recording.
Oh, it is. Sure is.
Look, see?
What the fuck? My bad.